I have returned to you from the void, my friends, after a nice, long journey. Well, actually, I've been just working like crazy. I haven't even had a chance to finish these guys. Um, it's been that crazy. Yeah. Still a work in progress. But as I work on them, I will be updating you. No, no, no. Today is a much different video. Oh, yeah. We are going to talk about a new source for miniatures on the cheap, and it's going to be pretty fun, I think. Um, and that source is Amazon, and I don't mean board games. Oh no. There are actual companies in China who've actually realized that this weird, funky scale that we use for Dungeons and Dragons could be very profitable. So, for your viewing pleasure, after $114 purchase, I am going to show you several of the different packs of miniatures available on Amazon. Yeah, I just bought these 2 days ago, and they're already here. They're already here in my house. 2 days, guys. Shipped, free shipping. And it's less than $1 a mini. Okay. Now, the first thing I want to show you real quick, though, is something I bought a couple years ago. And that's these guys. Okay. They're robots. At the time, these were on Amazon. I think I got the pack for like $18, and it's a bunch of robots. It's just a whole. Here's what they look like painted. So they're that old school kind of funky monkey, Danger Will Robinson kind of look on these. But if you're doing a sci-fi game, you can never have enough droids, right? Here they go. Now, my cousin actually painted those. He did a real good job. He was pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, those look nice, don't they? Nothing fancy, just perfectly fine tabletop miniatures. And, I don't remember exactly what they cost, but I think I figured it up to like 45 cents each. Some of the sculpts are better than others, But, I mean, they're not bad. Not bad. Uh, kind of rubbery. I soaked them in alcohol before I brought them over there. So, here's a bigger one. So that could be like a siege robot or a transport robot. Or maybe you don't like that robot at all and you want to say, no. Well, here's another cool little robot. So, yeah. Look for these on Amazon. But, his arm is probably somewhere in the bag. I haven't been gentle with these guys. Yeah. I'm sure it's in here. I didn't notice that when I pulled it out. So anyway, here's another one. Cool robots. Dirt cheap on Amazon. But if you're not in the mood for robots, and maybe scale's important to you, maybe you're more into 28 millimeter, right? That's what we're all about, right? You're into that 28 millimeter stuff. Well, here they have some scenery too in that robot pack. I don't know what's up with that. You could probably putty that in, but anyway. yeah, let's get to the main course here. All right. Amazon selling right now the Smiling GM Wild Pack. Okay, 40 unpainted miniatures there. Now this one's out of New Zealand apparently. So we'll check that out. It looked pretty cool. Now this one was a little on the more expensive side compared to the others here. But not a bad little deal. And I had a specific miniature out of this pack I needed anyway. So it's 18 minis. It's about 24 bucks. This one was 40 minis for like, I think it was 32 bucks. And then this one's 25 minis, and it was like I want to say it was like 26 bucks. And then this one was like 56 figures for 40 bucks. Okay. And then this one altogether was 114 bucks. But right here you got 38, 56, right? Plus another 25, plus another 40, plus another 18. So yeah, 114 bucks. We got a lot of minis. Now the question is, are they worth having? So that's the answer that we're going to find right now. Now that dragon set I showed you, remember the humans were out of scale, so. But the horses and the dragons were fine. And it was like 14 bucks, 12 bucks, I can't remember. But, 7 horses and 2 dragons, give or take. I'd say if it goes on sale, get it. But this one, we're about to find out, because this is actually made, if you look at it, they're all 28 millimeter, it says. 28 millimeter. That's the theme on these. These are all saying they're 28 millimeter. So that means that these are actually designed for use with our lovely miniatures down here. So, when we're playing D&D and our water elemental comes out, these guys should blend right in. All right. Let's see if that's accurate. Let us see. Are you guys ready to see? I'm ready to see. It's going to be amazing. Now. Let's open this one first. The Smiling GM. The Smiling GM Wild Pack. All right. Now. These have never been opened before. I'm seeing these for the first time, same as you guys. It's a bag of minis. And there's 2 colors. Okay, there's a bird. Not terrible. Not terrible. It's a big freaking bird, but... There's a lizard man, or dragonborn. I guess it could be either or. Yeah, there's no tail, so we're gonna say it's a dragonborn. Not terrible. That could be. I mean, it's not gonna be a PC, I don't imagine, but it definitely could be the town guard. Oh, that's a kobold, I'm guessing. It's a little small, but it could be a juvenile or a young adult. Okay, this is actually really cool. A giant snake. Yeah, that's not bad at all, is it, guys? I mean, this guy's missing an arm. That's not good. Maybe it's in here. I don't like that. Nope, I don't see it. We'll see though. Some sort of wolf. Yeah, a wolf. Hey, you can always use a wolf. Another kobold. A rock golem. Or elemental, whatever you want it to be. The others are the same miniatures. So, yeah, that guy missing an arm, that's annoying. Oh, there's a rat. And I found the arm. We're good. Guys, the arm was there. So, that's fine. I can glue that together. That's no problem. As long as it's there. Okay, here we go. Our giant rat. And I'll tell you guys, giant rats are always welcome at my table. It's a nice generic villain. For those nights when you just want to, you're in the sewer. You're in the sewer, giant rat. It only makes sense. And, the party kind of gets disappointed if you don't throw a giant rat at them at that point. All right, so I would say for what we paid, oh, there's a spider. Let's look at the spider. Hopefully we're not missing anything else. I think that's it. So you got a giant spider. Okay. Giant spider. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be interesting to see how well these take paint. But here we go, guys. This is what I got. And we got 2 sets, and it looks like each set has duplicates of each. So there's 4 of each sculpt. So 4 giant spiders, 4 giant eagles, 4 kobolds, 4 wolves, 4 dragonborn, 4 rock golems or earth elementals, 4 giant snakes, 4 giant rats. And for what I paid, I can't complain one bit. This whole pack, if I remember right, was, like I said, like $20-something. So 50 cents a mini. Call it 60. I don't know. We'd have to look. Not a bad little deal. Okay. I could be remembering that wrong. Now this pack, I can tell you right now, that looks a little tall to me. Little big. But according to this, they are 28 millimeter scale. So this pack was a little more expensive. I think it was like $40. I can't remember. I can get you these prices, or you can actually look on Amazon. But the name of the product is Path Tabletop Gaming Figure Set. So, for what it's worth. And guys, if you compare this to Reaper, and I'm not saying that they're equal to Reaper, although that sculpt right there is actually really good. I'm actually impressed with this one and this one. These are quality enough. I mean, you could use those. Anybody could use those. The other ones, All right, so what are we getting? First of all, it's got kind of a funky smell. The plastic on this set, not the other one. This one, it's got that funky, kind of weird smell. But let's look at this. So I would say that the sculpt is perfectly acceptable on this wizard. It's a little cartoony on the hat, but I mean, now let's look at the scale. Let's here's a 25 millimeter half orc. So I'm gonna say this guy's a little short. So let's put the feet even. There we go, right there. He's about right. I mean, he could be a shorter guy, but he is not 28 millimeter. He's more like 25. Here, we'll put the feet even. There you go. So he's either a 5'3" man or a off kilter on the scale. Yep. Um, let's see. This guy looks really tall. He'd have to be a Goliath. Let's check that. So here we go. Yeah, he's even. No, he's about 6'3", 6'4". No, 6'5". So just a really big dude. But in scale with their own set, he's like 7 foot. You know, so that right there, that tells you the scaling's a little squirrely on this. All right, our goblin and our wizard. First of all, the goblin's actually quite a good. It looks pretty good. That's a good goblin, man. Yeah, that sculpt's fine. Little flashing there. See it on the shield? That'll be interesting to scrape off. I haven't painted these, so I can't say where that's good. But if you look, this wizard should tower over a goblin. Unless he's a gnome. But, I mean, he's too tall for a gnome. He's just... The wizard's bad. The sculpt's fine, just the scale is bad. Alright. Now, I noticed right off this one was really tall. And it's a female. Let's see here. Let's check this out. Sounds like my breakfast is ready. Okay, she is about 6'2", 6'3", if you don't count the hair. So she's a really tall woman. In their own scale, she's just a freaking Amazon. Yeah, she's like 7 foot, 6'8", 6'10". Way too big. Fine for actually for 28 millimeters, she'd just be a really tall woman. Really, really tall. I have no problem. And she's a tiefling. Actually, I just noticed she's a tiefling, guys. I thought that was her hair, but look, she's got a tail. So that just became a lot cooler. She's a really tall tiefling female, and since she's not human, give me a sec. Let me shut that oven off. Really tall woman. Really cool. I like it. Guys, I can't even begin to start getting into this. It don't look like. Here's a hag. Here's a hag. Haggy. Hagatha. These are, as I would say, these sculpts are almost as good as, say, Bones 1. Wizard again. But, I mean, for what we paid, Hagatha Christie again. Or a zombie. I'm not sure. It looks like a hag. If you look at the face. Yeah. That's a hag. Now, let's compare it to that other set we got. Here's our kobold versus our hag. Now, there's a kobold in this set, too. And that's why I said this kobold's a little puny. Little puny, yeah. See the difference? I'd say this guy's almost useless. Unless you were using him for like a different race. He might blend in with other kobolds, so the spear almost makes it work. But this is about on scale with the Nulger stuff. Which I don't have on me, but actually, man, it's not a big enough deal to mess with. Okay, let's see what else we got here. And they come in different colors. There's white, and then there's a gray. Oh, here we go. I saw this gargoyle. I thought it was pretty neat. So there's a gargoyle involved, or a demon devil. Actually, this could be a Cornigan or horn devil, or a gargoyle. I think it works more as a horn devil, actually, than a gargoyle. Yep. Horn devil, Cornigan. But, I mean, that's cool. Another tiefling. I don't know how many tiefling archers one needs, but I'll take it. Here's an orc. Or half orc, I'm guessing. Not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. I cannot complain. The scaling on that wizard's the only. And then there's. I can't complain even then, because watch this, guys. Watch it. You're not going to believe what's in here. 2. Guys, 2. Size huge ogres. Which, well, they're definitely large anyway. Let's compare them to the Reaper ogres real quick to get an idea of what we're dealing with. They could be hill giants, really. Let's look here. Yeah, hill giants. I'm gonna call them hill giants, guys. We got hill giants, and this gives you a really good idea of what we're talking about here. I think this is, yeah. I mean, for the money, this thing's got some up to it. Now, if you notice, it's been 3D printed or something, as were these wolves. But I bet when you slap paint on it, you're not going to notice any of that 3D printing stuff. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me go grab a hill giant from Reaper and see how it compares. Evie, why are you crying? All right. Let's do a compare and contrast. So, this is the hill giant huntsman, I believe. And this is nowhere near as big as the D&D hill giants. But yeah, definitely comparable. Okay. So, we got 2 hill giants. And the sorceress with her spell effect. Maybe she's a druid. Let's see how she scales. Where are you at there, Sir 4 scale? Yeah, nothing wrong with that sculpt. Again, these are not going to go as well with Nulgers as they are with Reaper, but they're right in scale with Reaper. Like a heroic 28. At first I thought they were 25 because of this wizard. But he is just a really short little guy. But not short enough to be a gnome. So I'm a little confused about that. I mean, I guess it could be a really tall gnome. I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any more sculpts real quick. We have already seen the kobolds, the goblins. Yeah, it's just more of the same, guys. But they're all fine minis. And it looks like there's 4 of each in the pack. So that's probably overkill on some of them. Oh, except for the hill giants, which there's only... Or ogres. You could have them as ogres or hill giants. I mean, I've often said, the scale creep on those things is just... it's like... It's your choice, because... Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on and on about it. We got to get to the next package because this video is already going a long time. I think there was a pack with like undead in it coming up. Yeah, but one of these was started by a Kickstarter from what I saw on Amazon. Let's do that one next. Yeah. Ooh. Heroic Townsfolk. Heroic Townsfolk. Okay. So the only downside I'm seeing of all this, is you get a lot of duplicate sculpts. On some of the packs, it's no big deal. On the other ones, you don't want that many. You know. So if, say it's something like this Cobalt. How many of these guys do I want? Actually, I did like this pack, but the Cobalt's the only disappointing one, really. Because I mean, that guy's pretty cool. They're all pretty cool except that Cobalt, But I remember I bought some Reaper Cobalts that were out of scale with the other Reaper Cobalts. Like the Bones 1 ones were really tiny too. So it's not just these guys. Oh, he could be a Gremlin. There it is, guys. It's a Gremlin. It's not even a Kobold. See, now you have no problem. Although Gremlins don't typically run around with spears, but that one does. All right. I already like this pack. The Heroic Townsfolk pack. I already like it. Let me show you why. Now, this was a little more than $1 a mini. But that is, folks, that's 2 goblins. Yeah. 2 goblins in a trench coat. Now, I don't care who you are. That's cool. Right? Am I right? I don't care who you are. Here, let's compare and contrast. So, if you look. Come on. That's cool. All right. Anyway. 2 goblins in a trench coat. A Kitsune or Lady Fox. Oh, let's show you the back here. I mean, guys, these were about $1 a mini. This pack was a little more expensive. I think it was $24 for 18 minis, but some of these sculpts were really cool. All right. There you go. Looks like it's some sort of elven warrior with big bazungas. This spear is bent. You know how to fix that, right? Anybody that's watched my channel for any length of time, I've noticed there's not a lot of mold lines on these. They're not terrible. It's not, not a lot of mold lines. This is a female with a spear. Let's see how she looks in scale. She's a little tall, isn't she? She's a pretty tall girl. Yeah. Pretty tall girl. But, hey, we can't all be short females. Let's check that elf. Okay. She's really tall, too. So the scaling's a little off on this set, but not enough to worry about. Some sort of orc looking thing. Chilling with a top hat. That's interesting. Now, that's weird. Our elf female is way taller than this human-looking monk, cleric. That's a little confusing. Not sure how that works. Do you guys know how that works? I don't. All right. This looks like a halfling drinking a big old mug of something with a nice bit of flashing in the hair. But, I mean, it's a cool skull. Okay. I remember. This is a rogue hiding in a bush. So if you're playing a rogue and you're doing your stealth check, you could actually use this mini on your table. I mean, it's cheesy, it's all get up, but there it is. A rogue hiding in a bush. And now, this is the mini I bought the set for. One of my players is playing a Tabaxi. And so I needed a Tabaxi. Oh, you just saw how easy it is to straighten these. The plastic on these is a little better than the other ones. And that's probably why it costs a little more. It doesn't smell funky, and it's pretty sturdy compared to the other sets. It's not completely hard. It's got a little give to it. It's just a nicer plastic. Here's the Plague Doctor. Here's a knight again. I don't understand how this person is this tall compared to. I mean, these are fine, and then these are just crazy tall. Maybe elves in their world are really tall because they were both elves. I'm guessing. Here's some sort of guy that looks like a jerk, some sort of knight. But as you can see, the sculpts aren't bad. They aren't bad little sculpts. And here's a nice feller walking down the road, just minding his own. And this holds detail pretty well. Yeah. Some flashing there to clean up, but here's a tiefling. Now, this tiefling, though, if you look at this tiefling versus this tiefling, two different sets, two very different, very different sizes. And let's compare this tiefling to that big tall elf. I'm a little confused. Yeah. What is going on with this? That they're both really tall, but the men are short. Hey, doll, how are you doing? Just chilling. Hey, you want to stop by later? Not a chance, bub. Anyway, I'm just guessing that tiefling's just really short. He's like a pygmy tiefling, and anyway, that's that set, guys. It's a pretty cool set. I'm gonna keep the Tabaxi out because that's the one I'm gonna get ready for game night. So we might do a painting tutorial on that one. Yay! Ooh, there's a dwarf blacksmith. If that doesn't sell you on this set, I don't know what will. Looks like a female, too. There's just not enough female dwarf blacksmiths in this world. I can't complain at all about that set. No. Alright. We got 2 more packs to open, guys. And one of them's the really big pack. But luckily for us,